We are back at it again. Ready to Love is back. Yes. First of all, let me say to everybody, happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. Look, I done try to get my little channel in the festive spirit. You see in the corner, I got my, normally I have a little subscribe flash and that stuff. I say, I do subscribe, but let me put some Christmas lights on it. Let me get a little bit festive, okay? Let's go and get into this spirit. If you guys have not seen my Instagram, I was cooking up a storm yesterday. Like this turkey you see up here is not my picture, but like y'all need to go check out my Instagram. I like smoked some turkey legs yesterday. I um did some beer chicken yesterday. When I tell you I threw down, I threw down. The video is up about how I made my brine to making it. It's all up live. Go and check it out. Anyway, missed you guys a whole bunch. I wanted to talk to you guys about the Ready to Love trailer. I'm pretty sure if you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably already saw it already. I actually posted the trailer. It's on everywhere. It came on at the very end of the last episode. I think it's called Friends with Benefits. Is the actual show that's coming up. Anyway, the show showed the friends coming down, and they're coming down to like question like, hey, what you about? You trying to mess with my home girl? What you got going on? Blah 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 blah. Well, there was a question that was asked Naya's. Oh, hold on. Let me put me a disclaimer up real quick before I actually get into this, and then I got. Wait a minute. Where's my picture? There it is. Okay. Let me make sure I put this up. And boom. What I want to say is this: as far as me doing this and what I do, which I've enjoyed for a while, I've done Ready to Love the series itself. I think the last 2 years I've done commentary on this show. Last year was really when I got started into as far as talking about it because I really wasn't for sure what I wanted to do as far as my blogging and everything anyway. And this is one of the first shows I can say besides Sisters that comes on BET that I was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. So uh, as far as me doing this, I enjoy blogging, enjoy trying to talk to people that's actually on the show, whatever I'm, doing a blogging about because it's like we as bloggers give our opinion and we all give our opinion, right? But when you actually talk to somebody who either is experienced, I'm sorry, who's in it, and then telling you like, yo, this is really what it is. I get that's your opinion, but this is really the factual. And that's different. So I'll respect those that are doing this reality show 100%. I do Big Brother, I do all that. But this show here to me though, I feel like the women and the men are on such a level that on every season, honestly, that it made me a fan just in that alone, as far as the professional thing that they do and how they carry themselves. Now, with that being said, I will be a blogger that will express their opinion about the things that I have been shown on TV. Because I'm a blogger that does television shows. And so if you do something on TV and I'm blogging about that show, I'm going to talk about it and say, da, 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 da. So I just said all that because I don't think I have said that on my channel. But, today I just kind of feel like I just want to put that out there that I try to be respectful as a blogger. And I've got, like on Big Brother, I used to go off on people's games and stuff. It is what it is. That's the kind of blogger I am. I kind of put my feelings in it and I will tell you how I feel, point blank, period. I mean, nobody's come back and said, hey, this is how I feel. I will. If anybody's on TV, I don't give a care who I'm speaking about. If they really want to come on my channel and be like, hey, I'm going to tell you this, I'd be like, okay, I'm not running from nothing or anyone. So anyway, I'm just rambling here. I'm gonna play a clip because I didn't want to. I wanted to show a video, but I know on would be like coming to my channel, so I was like, I'm not gonna do that. So I just recorded a small clip of the preview of the episodes coming on. It's supposed to be this, I guess tomorrow. Okay.
So what's your thought on finances?
Split the mortgage.
We don't split no mortgage. Are you crazy? That's your job.
Well,
You were gung-ho by Chris.
I wasn't never gung-ho by nobody.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay, let me go ahead and explain the clip. Like I said, like I was telling you guys, the ladies' friends, because this time the power is in their hands. This week the power was in the guys' hands. So this week it's in the women's hands. And one of the things that are coming down are going to tell them, get their opinion about the guy that they're into, or maybe the guy that's into them, and how they feel about it, one way or the other. So in this particular moment, Naya's friend was asking Chris, the guy that we have, and who I have said was my favorite couple, many times, and I knew it was the beginning stages and stuff does happen. But anyway, um, her friend was there and had questioned him about finances. And when he responded, it was, to me, it was almost the exact same thing when David and Aisha was talking about the whole financial thing. I was like, oh, this is about to go left. So as soon as I saw the preview and I heard him respond, I was like, but Naya never really got upset on the show, so we really hadn't seen that side of her. So for her to be like, oh, that's not me, I'm like, So I foresee a problem now. And I told you guys in the last episode, we saw her and Chef Edwin, but they, Chef on the show. Naya and Chef was hanging out, if you guys remember, in this last episode. And like I said before, to me, Naya is actually doing what you're supposed to do. This is a form of dating. The only thing that's different is you're in a bubble. You're away from all the distractions. So no one is married. Everyone is dating. So you're going to begin to know different people. You're not going to be just like focused on one person. So she's actually doing what she's supposed to do. And I don't know if, because, okay, let me say this. Okay, hold on. Let me play the clip one more time so you guys know what I mean, and then we'll come back.
So what's your thought on finances?
Split the mortgage.
We don't split no mortgage. Are you crazy? That's your job.
Well,
You were gung-ho by Chris.
I wasn't never gung-ho by nobody.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, after, I mean, I'm pretty sure there was more that was said after that, because to me, the way Naya, when she was sitting there with nephew Tommy, it was like, angry when he said, I thought you was gung ho about Chris. And she said, I ain't never said I was just like, I was like, woo, that was a lot. And what I mean by that, something had to prompt her to get to that point, is what I'm saying. Obviously, a preview's not going to show you the meat and potatoes, just going to show you the preview, the teaser. But it's very obvious to me, because see people commenting and saying stuff like, "Oh, Naya jumped from Chris to the chef." That is not actually what's happening. She is dating like she's supposed to. In the beginning, you really didn't necessarily see, hey, MMS, what's on Allison Grana? We are talking about Ready to Love on TV. Make sure you guys hit that like button, please, and subscribe if you are new, and hit the bell. Yes, Community Reviews crew, everybody, welcome you on Periscope. Make sure you guys follow and tweet this out, please, and ask your followers to join, especially if you do watch the show. Everybody doing good. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the building who is here. Happy Thanksgiving. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Hope everybody is being safe today and not traveling, staying home. There was a advisory going out yesterday. I was like, what is going on? Like, it was pretty scary. I'm getting text messages saying, if you don't have to go anywhere, you need to stay home. I'm like, yo, that's insane. But anyway, we're talking about Ready to Love. We're talking about the next week episode. Nia, Chris, and the chef is gonna be next week's gonna be actually Friday. It's going to be some sort of situation going on, because this last episode, she was, like I said, giving some attention to the chef. And I thought, hey, she just, meeting, getting to know people and all this kind of stuff. But then the next week's preview, is what got everybody saying, has she jumped from, she left Chris for the chef?
So what's your thought on finances?
Split the mortgage.
We don't split no mortgage. Are you crazy? That's your job.
Well,
You were gung ho by Chris.
I wasn't never gung ho by nobody.
Oh,
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When she said, "Are you crazy? That's your job," I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Oh," you know what I'm saying? Like she is not playing. But this is the thing. That's what I mean by people getting to know the guys getting to know the women. This show is pretty lit to me because it's like real deal. It's like you are in a house, a situation, a villa, wherever you are, okay, secluded island, whatever, and you're getting to know the opposite sex or whatever, the person that you're vibing with. You know, your person may be in the future. And each side gets to vote one of them off, and they get to choose collectively. It's not just one person. So to me, it's actually a very fair. Now, of course, I'm not in it. I'm not involved. There's probably things happening that we are not going to see or know about to the reunion, or we'll never know. This is just me speaking, watching like everybody else is, and just talking about it. But in the midst of all that, there is so much room for error and drama, and no matter how classy or how elite or intelligent or high up in the company, or how many bachelor's degrees and how much money you got in your bank account, to the air is human, you know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna make a mistake and you're gonna get upset. So, and I'm not saying that Nia's about to blow up and go off or whatever. And even if she did, I mean, it's people, women should be allowed to express themselves, whether it be positive or negative, and not be worried about someone's gonna call me this or whatever. Because at the end of the day, how in the world would an average person handle you're dating? Not only that, it's on TV. Okay, you're secluded. This is new to you and everybody else, and your emotions and how you look, whatever's going to be on TV. I just, that's why I go back and forth that I actually did apply to Big Brother. But in actuality, they're probably not going to call. But then I would say, what if they did call? What would you do? Because you're going to be on TV in front of all these people, and I know my attitude can be straight up crazy. But so anyway, um, Christopher, I can tell that he's really into Naya. But just like anybody else who is into anybody in the beginning, things can change very, very fast. Somebody could do something, you'd be like, oh, I didn't know that they rock, or whatever the case may be. So, like I said, they haven't showed us everything, but, you know, I would not say, hey, Bright Star, happy Thanksgiving. Come on, yeah, let's have a little dance break. Happy Thanksgiving.
The option, but
Eh, 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 eh. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody who is watching, who is missing somebody today. Rest in peace to my dad. If you're missing somebody missing someone today in your life, I just wanted to say that, and Commission News crew and everybody over here loves you, reaching out to you, sending prayer out to everybody else who right now is struggling with this pandemic, whether it be financially, because of everything's going on with the different rules. We don't know who our president is and all this kind of crazy stuff, and people just having a rough time. So today, Thanksgiving, it may not be a celebration for some people. So that's why we're gonna send some positive and some prayers that way because you just never know who is doing worse than you right now. Okay, just shout out to everybody in the world. It may not be a day where you normally go to grandma's house. And you're worried about bringing her disease, so you're just not going. You just celebrate. Be able to say that you keeping your grandma alive and yourself alive and your limbs alive. And that once this is handled and taken care of, we'll go back to sort of a normal life. And the next 2 3 years from now, you can look back and say, I sacrificed a lot to make sure that everybody stays straight in my life. Okay. All right. Yes. Hold on. Let me go and get a let me get a period from my girl. Yes. Okay. Yes, you are going to keep it secret. Do you get the call to get? Oh yes, and you are going to keep it secret, and you do get the call on Big Brother, and we will see you on the roster when CBS releases you are on it, and we'll be rooting for you. Oh yes, MMNS. Don't break the NDA and get kicked out. So if I go, hold up, but now this is off the subject. So if they tell me to come on Big Brother, I can't say anything. I can't come on live and tell you guys that they asked me to be on Big Brother. I can't say nothing. That's crazy. I know that the YouTube is behind, but dang, mm, interesting. So Derek would be my mentor. Now, just kidding. I always say Derek, my mentor, that if I get on Big Brother, he gonna be the one talking to me before I get on. Like, okay, let's not do the David thing. And I ain't saying David thing because I'm black. I'm saying David thing because he's a rookie and he sucks. Pretty much. That's pretty much on some period. I'm just saying. Yeah, you can't. Oh, that's cold blooded. Top secret. Top top flight security of the world, Craig. I don't know what to say about that then. Well, never mind. Guess y'all won't know because I won't say. If they tell me the same thing, I'm not gonna say a word and risk some law stuff. I'm just not gonna. Otherwise, you'll get kicked out like Derek. Do what everyone else does and lie, and don't go against the NDA. Wow, that's crazy. Yes, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe and hit the bell notifications. Thank you as you come into the room. If you are new to the channel, please hit the bell and subscribe. Bright Star, you see how I hung up my lights? Yeah, I done went ahead and took some time and hung up some lights. hmm right there. You see that? Got it going on. Ah, yes, hit that like button. Hashtag Commission Reviews. If you're new, hit the bell. Oh my goodness, my auntie is here. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, my auntie is here, y'all. Happy Thanksgiving. Auntie, this is a new channel. This channel is about my little reviews, and I've been really fun having fun with it. I got me a new crew over here, so please stop by. Yeah, please check out her channel, please. She does all kind of creative stuff on her channel. She's a wonderful content creator. Please go check her out. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you on Periscope and you see I have this name posted up in the comments on the screen, Periscope, please make sure you go and check her out. Everybody, please, please, please. Thank you, Bright Star. Bright Star, you can catch her channel and link and post it. Yeah, oh my God. Post it in the chat for me a couple of times. I would appreciate it. Wait a minute. You said you won't share alcohol if you win HOH. Are you worried that will make everyone else? No, no, no. Let me before I finish that comment. Let me say this. MMS. Now, if I'm on Big Brother show and I win HOH, I will probably share some of it, especially with my allies and people I want to make happy. But going in Big Brother, I will let it be known how much I love beer. And I'll let it be known so much that If it's not understood, I will make it understood. I am not sharing my beer. Plus, I don't really share. And I'm gonna make sure I win every freaking HOH, bro. Every freaking HOH. Oh my God. We over here talking about Ready to Love. We didn't went all the way to the Big Brother show. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if you guys have not seen Ready to Love. It's actually, like I said, it is a dating show. Well, it's not really a dating show. It's like Find Your Love show or whatever. And it's great because, and I know that people might say, well, blue collar people are not on there. Now, look, that's a level that we all should strive to be. So yes, they might be in a position where they can leave their company, be gone or whatever for a month or whatever, how long they're gonna be gone. But not everybody is fortunate enough to do that. I'm happy to see people of color in this capacity successful and are able to do it safely because everybody they have to get tested over and over when they do things like this, and they're just in that bubble. They're not like traveling around the people, so they're doing it safely. I don't see anything wrong with it. Okay, and especially if people do find love, because in the last season there was a couple who went through some changes. It ended up being like a three thing, like he with somebody else, but I found it pretty cool that he's still with her. I mean, I wasn't really happy because I was a fan of the other woman that he was with at first, and I just thought it was kind of dirty how it was done. But of course, I don't know details. I wasn't there, but um, some people have found love from the show, and if they didn't find love, some people have gotten to know themselves and maybe date differently now. I don't know, but it just you have to watch the show and understand why I like it so much. I've already had two people from the show come on, and I enjoyed both the ladies. And like I said, I told you guys I'm trying to work on something for after reunion, if I can get together, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna be easy. They're gonna be booked and overly booked. They're probably booked now, but I was trying to get a couple of ladies on here to come on the panel with me, and what I'm saying, speak about the show finale, the season. And just and just maybe answer a few people's questions that might be in the chat. Questions that I know I will have. So I'm working on that. So now that's gonna be lit. All that come together like I want. That's gonna be lit. So the new show, this whole entire lot turned into all kind of stuff. But that's how we do over here. So this new show should come on tomorrow, and then I will be going live. We will be talking about it because we'll be able to speak more about what is happening and then what popped off. Um, I'm just interested to know what happened to it get to that point. But like I said, anything can happen when you are trying to get to know somebody, and then all of a sudden you learn something new. It's always so nice in that honeymoon stage, but everything is so nice and so cool. And just because they do have this fight, I mean by Naya and I mean Chris, doesn't mean that they cannot get back together. I'm not gonna just write them off completely because of one incident. Now she was looking pretty, ticked off. For all I know, he wanted the guys to go home. I don't know. But I just want to see what happens. I'm not going to assume anything. It just seems like some stuff is going on, and I don't know. Yes, I'm my big brother. I don't like bitter jurors. If you are a juror, would you vote for someone who nominated or evicted you in the final four or three, or just any eviction? I like good sports and can understand good gameplay. The challenge is coming up December the 9th. The challenge is coming up December the 9th. And guess who's going to be doing commentary on that? Oh, who gonna be talking about that?
You are now listening to
Review.
Yes, we will be talking about the challenge, commission reviews, crew, all of us. I cannot freaking wait. Y'all just don't even know. See, I have always loved Big Brother, The Challenge, different things like that. Since I first started watching Real World, when I first started watching Real World Road Rules. So I'm like, bro, the next time a challenge comes out, especially how disappointed I was in Big Brother, we talking about that, baby. And when I tell you it's gonna be some fire and brimstone, because I'm telling you, the challenge always brings it every freaking year. Crazy. I cannot wait for us to get into this. I hope you guys, if you guys, man, I'm telling you, December the 9th, get it ready. I like people who vote on gameplay and not voting somebody to just because they vote you out is bitter. So it's gonna be some fun times coming up. I'm about to change my shift at my job, but I'm gonna be figuring out some new stuff or how I'm gonna do this. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, you should watch the Quest. It's a show on YouTube, kind of like Big Brother. So good. Really interesting, huh? I might need to look that up. Do you think Josh and KC being on the challenge? Wait a minute. Uh, you should. Do you think Josh and Casey being on challenge is a way for CBS to make that up for them for their false positives on coronavirus not being on Big Brother All Stars? Look, I don't know, Allison. I do know that MTV and I think Big Brother, I think they all talk. I do because it's like they got Big Brother cast who either lost or won on the show as a challenge because they picked from the best. And to me, I know also too got the fact that MTV was probably running out of people to put on the show, so now they be going to. Because I always feel like in my mind that CBS and MTV are in cahoots some kind of way. Like I am waiting for the day that they do like a crossover episode as far as Big Brother having people from the challenge on the show. I'm so serious. I'm waiting for that. Yes, December the 9th, the challenge. We ready. We ready. Allison, my favorite is gonna always be Killer Cam. My favorite. Period. Point blank. Oh, and it's not just her. I'm pretty sure more just that. I've always liked Big T. I want to see Big T do something. I mean, just do something. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. But Killer Cam is one of those people on the challenge that she's a person of color and she does strategy, mind games. She's good at the competitions. I've always liked Leroy since the beginning. I've been getting mixed feelings about him doing the game. I don't know. Who else did I say? I feel like I guess if West has taken over because Johnny's not in this season. I guess because Johnny won, Johnny might be saying I'm done. So I guess West is kind of taking that kind of spot now. I guess. That's interesting. That's probably why West and Johnny made up last season because he knew that this season he was gonna be coming back. Let's see. Right. Yeah, but Killer Cam and Leroy, I've always rooted for. I know there's more than and Anissa has always been a favorite of mine, but just sometimes I don't know. Cause like for instance, if I'm going to do the challenge, like real talk, if I'm going to go on the challenge, when I tell you, I ain't saying I'm gonna get skinny or nothing like that. But if I have at least 3 to 4 weeks, I'm about to be like literally 3 or 4 days a week. Like, because I know how it is. If you really want to work out and really get some results, you got to work out like 3 or 4 days a week. I can't explain it. Yeah, Josh is gonna be on the challenge too. Yeah, Josh is gonna be on the challenge. On that video, Memphis interview saying he was an alternate and arrived to California 4 days before the 2 week sequester. He had CBS All Access, and then David not having four being their hours, and that's really insane. I already told you how I feel about the David situation as far as David not having any kind of access to CBS. That was just ridiculous. And that's exactly what when I spoke about that. That was very irritating. I didn't like that at all. I still don't. I feel like that was kind of a setup, but I wasn't there. I don't know, And David wasn't fighting for us, anything bad about us. So how can we even really say anything? But that was insane. I don't know how we didn't got on Big Brother. I talk about Big Brother so much that my people come in here. Who don't use that? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I know. That was weird. That response, MMNS, that was weird what David said. I still don't even understand that response. See, Mr. Trump, I kept saying Trump protect you. What are you talking about? That was the most weird response that he kept saying. I'm like, I didn't get it. Yeah, I said yeah, Josh is gonna be on there. You know what? Josh and Fessy was talking on live and just arrogant. I'm sorry. I was like, all I said was, "Where's your mask?" My mask is right here. You can't have the mask on if you're eating. And I'm sitting here looking at you like you're not eating. I could have went real. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. People get so offended, and I guess I don't realize it, but people get so offended if you ask them about a mask. I'm just like, bro, this not even. Mm-mm. I understand he getting upset because people in the chat was saying he was doing something, say being, but he. I was just like, I'm out of here. I don't know what I said. I said something. I left. I don't know what that link is, but my Nightbot is putting the link in the chat. If you guys could just click on that link, I'm not even sure which video that actually is, but it's probably just a video on my channel. Shout out to Bright Star for being in the chat and being one of the best moderators. I have a few, but I really do appreciate you. I thank you. Shout out to Community Reviews crew for coming through. I appreciate you guys coming in and just coming to the channel, support and being here. You know what I'm saying. And we'll see what's popping off tomorrow on the episode of Ready to Love on Community Reviews. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.